Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
At a ceremony held in Chobodom to inaugurate and swear in new assembly members for the third session of the Techiman NORTH District Assembly, Lands and Natural Resources Minister Honorable Kweku Asuma-Tweme called on the newly inaugurated assembly members to work towards enhancing the district's internally generated funds.
As I inaugurate this assembly to commence its 4-year tenure, be minded of the fact that assemblies are a critical part of government and have a role to play in ensuring that the government delivers on its promises to Ghanaians. To this end, I invite you to take advantage of automation and other innovative systems developed by the ministry to improve your internally generated fund. As you grow your IGF, it should be possible to increase allowances paid to members, with particular reference to assembly members. As new assembly members, I encourage you to support your assemblies to raise their IGF.
Mr. Asuma-Tweme charged the assembly members to be agents of development by working towards solving the menace of building on waterways, which is currently a threat to national security.
One major challenge is the unplanned and haphazard development currently going on in most assemblies. Slums being developed in marshy areas and houses built on waterways have become a phenomenon with serious implications to national development and public safety. As you are sworn in today, work with your assemblies to ensure compliance with the building rules and regulations on the zoning and development of lands, and ensure that lands are developed according to approved plans and designated land use to avoid flooding and accompanying loss of lives and property.
Amid tight security, the second phase of the program, which was to elect the presiding member of the assembly, took place. This attempt was not realized as the assembly failed to meet the requirement after 2 different attempts. District Chief Executive Mr. Peter Mensah expressed worry at the situation.
It's a cause of worry because time is wasted, meaning that it has gone waste because the purpose by which we conducted the election was not achieved. It is a stumbling block because you should expect that subsequently in our next sitting we could have attended to other issues or other matters, being it the formation of committees, and then serious business of the house could commence. But now that we could not get the presiding member elected, it means that what we could have done in our next sitting will have to be put on hold.
Nana Yeboah Kokwa III is the Awurahene and the Jaswahene of the Techiman Traditional Council. For him, the inability of the assembly to elect a presiding member is as a result of factions created within the assembly.
What we know is that last session of the district assembly, they couldn't elect presiding member. That is going on right now. Because if you look at what is going on, it looks as if there is a faction in the assembly, of which Nananum, we are not pleased with it. We are not happy at all. We are not happy because we, Nananum, in the Techiman NORTH District, we are eager for what? Development. We want development. But once there are factions in the assembly, we can't get development. The assembly members, they are all supposed to come together and work for the betterment of the assembly and then the district at large.
Nana Kukwa III urged the assembly members to bury their differences in order to bring development to the area.
We need to talk. Nananum will talk. Myself, I've decided to invite the elected assembly members at my palace. I will talk to them as a chief in the district. I will talk to them. They should bury their differences and then they forge ahead.
Reporting for Joy News, Anas Sabit, Chobodom.